Can you imagine what people would be saying if the president's advisor was a woman with 13 kids from 4 different fathers? Like, can you imagine the double standard?
She's 100% right. That's what Elon Musk has, right? 13 kids by 4 different women. Flip the script. It's a woman, 13 kids, 4 different fathers. People would be losing. The very same people who are fucking cheering on Elon Musk right now would be losing their fucking minds. Then again, like I said before in other videos, if Obama had an African billionaire buddy of his that he put in charge of all of the government spending in a non-existent department that Obama just created in his own mind, these very same people that are cheering on Trump and Elon Musk would lose their mind as well. The double standard exists on a wide range of issues when it comes to this whole right, left, Republican, Democrat, Trump, the other one, back and forth. There are a lot of double standards. She is spot on when it comes to if it was a conservative woman, if it's Trump and a Republican Congress, a Republican House, a Republican Senate, a Republican judiciary for the most part, and Trump brings in, let's say, Lauren Boebert had 13 children by 4 different men, and he went, no, we're bringing you in. We're bringing you in to do all this. The very same people who are cheering on Elon Musk would be losing their fucking minds. She's a whore. Fucking slut. She can't be trusted. Look at her judgment. She can't even keep it in her pants. She can't keep her legs closed. But because it's a man, it's okay. And that is an extremely insane double standard to have. But it exists. Right? If you sleep with a lot of women as a man, you're considered a stud. That's a good thing, right? Look at you, you stud. You sleep with a lot of men as a woman, you're a whore. It's a bad thing. Look at you, you filthy whore. It's the double standard that has existed forever. It's the double standard that, if I'm being completely honest with you, guys like us, like me, in many cases don't see until they get into their adult life, right? They grew up thinking that this is just normal. Boys will be boys, men rule the world. If you sleep around a lot, you're doing okay. If you're a man, if you sleep around a lot as a girl in high school, and then you got that scarlet letter on you. It's existed forever, and now it's being displayed on the highest level. 13 children by 4 women. And when you're watching this video, tell me that you don't hear it, right? Tell me that you don't hear somebody describe Elon Musk as having 13 women or 13 children by 4 women, and you go, wow, that's a lot of kids. But you really don't think anything too negative about it. But if I said to you that Lauren Boebert or fucking Hillary Clinton, or pick a fucking woman on either side of the aisle, if I say to you any woman has 13 kids by 4 different men, you immediately go to the negative in your head. It's a double standard that has existed for generations, unfortunately still exists, and may very well exist for quite some time. And that's why it is incumbent upon us as parents to teach our daughters that they need to, as best as they can, even if it does affect them, not let those chauvinistic pieces of shit out there that carry this double standard show them that it affects them, and keep pushing through. That they know that they are worth as much, if not more, than any man that they come across. If there are things that we have tried to instill in our daughters going through the process of raising them, it's don't fucking trust on them. Don't rely on a man. Not trust. Don't rely on them. When you grow up and you get a job so you can stand on your own 2 feet. And if a man comes in and contributes to that, aces. Do not go out into the world with the mindset of, I need to find a guy to take care of me. You take care of yourself, and the guys may or may not come, doesn't fucking matter. But don't ever rely on a fucking man. That's the number one thing. And the number, above and beyond protecting themselves in this weird fucking world and all of this shit, know your worth. Know that women have done incredible things throughout the course of our species' history. They will continue to do incredible things. They don't get the credit for it. They don't get the equality in many cases for it, but you need to know your worth and you need to keep fighting for it. With our son, we're taking a slightly different approach, obviously. The very first thing that I hammered into my son's head at a loud decibel, like a listen to me, motherfucker, so that you understand what the fuck I'm telling you kind of conversation. No means fucking no. And one of the things that Renee and I have pounded into his head, in addition to other things that we're going to get to as far as the equality thing goes, is when it comes to no means no, that means if somebody tells you no, it's no. And if you hear somebody tell somebody else no while you're at a party and they don't stop, you go assist. Because no means fucking no. My son knows that there are a lot of things that, all my kids know that there are a lot of things that I better never hear from another parent, like them using profanity, not using please and thank you, not cleaning up after themselves when they're at a friend's house for whatever fucking reason. All of that shit's ingrained in all of my kids. And then we take it a step further with our son. And that is, you are not going to be one of these motherfuckers that walks around with this Brett Kavanaugh attitude like you're entitled to some fucking tail because you're a man in America. And that's just not going to fucking happen. You are going to be polite. You are going to be respectful. And if I catch that you did that in any way, shape, or form, you better fucking hope the cops get to you before I do. When it comes to the whole equality thing, we are pressing on him. We pressed on the girls. You are worth every bit, if not more, than every damn man you are going to come into contact with. We're pressing upon him his worth in society and letting him know that just because he is worth a lot, just because he can be a valued member of society and a productive member of society and a decent member of society, doesn't mean that because he's got a dick between his legs, he's worth more or means more or demands more respect than any woman that he runs into. I will not have one of these these entitled motherfuckers growing up in this house, and he knows it. So we, as parents, need to raise our children so that we get to a point in this country where we don't have that standard, where we would look at Elon Musk with every bit as much disgust, if that's what it was, as we looked at somebody else who had that thing. Or we wouldn't consider somebody else who has 13 kids with 4 different partners to be disgusting, to be not worthy, if we don't view these people who have 13 kids by 4 different partners as being that. We need to make sure that we eradicate these thought processes in our society. And it starts with the parents, because the way it goes away is by teaching the next generation that that's bullshit.